For
You.
you.
Just wine.
Joshua.
Oh wait, now that I see it, actually, I remember seeing that when I was going past in a store, like I saw past like a wine section there that there's just me as a wine, just wine.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's been kind of a meme recently. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking it up on Twitter. Yeah, and Josh Wine. Wow.
Anyway, you want a link to the stream, buddy?
Sure, buddy.
Buddy? Oh wait, why is
Sure,
it playing
buddy.
in there? Stop playing in there.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
There we go. The audio's good. Just needed. I just made it just to make sure.
Alright, maybe set up the tweet real quick. I didn't get to do that.
Alrighty.
No, I want to see my media.
I'm gonna open up Garf in the meantime. Whore, whore, whore. Whore, 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 whore. Whore, 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 whore.
So true. Alright, we're gooning. Oh, I forgot to open up stream tars. Alright, let me switch screens. Hi. Oh, where's Martin? Where's
look
the
at look,
stream size?
look at this funny.
But why are you not showing up on there? Wait, what?
What the
Oh,
flip?
there, I see why.
Oh, there we go. Let's
Fix it.
go.
Oh yeah, the text down there is definitely not any different. Wow, this is truly, the moon in Antarctica.
Truly is the moon and Antarctica. Alright, let me. Alright, join.
Goon, 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 goon. Right. Hi guys. Welcome back to Garfield Kart album reviews.
Yippee!
This is episode 58.
58, baby. Wee!
I'm Gamo, yeah, and this is your co-host Platinum Yossi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is the best opening ever. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Previously on Garfield Kart album reviews, we talked about the new releases for from last month, for the last couple of months, November and December.
Yeah. It was definitely a a lot of pretty mid choices.
There wasn't much to choose.
Yeah, we hit that roadblock again when it comes to that the bi-monthly thing. Just not knowing what to choose. It was like the most fuck ass choices. There was I forgot. There was that that album that James out is it Jason out. Okay, I almost forgot again. Okay, Jason Aldean. It's that what is it? Highway Desperado. That's what it's called. Yep.
Yeah, and it has everyone's favorite song.
Yeah. Shout out to Small Town, and Josh found out today that Kid Rock and Jason Aldean are touring together. So match made in country hell, I suppose.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do great.
They're perfect.
Yeah, they're made for each other. You know, one makes boring ass fucking love songs, and the other one makes the worst goddamn country songs I've heard in my fucking life. But oh yeah, that's the first one. That one was boring as hell. The second one was Los Angeles featuring. I know one of them is Lil Thatos. I can't remember the other two names, but it's like a collaborative project between them, and it's like the best one I've rolled in, despite not grabbing our attention that much. It does have some interesting ideas.
And at least with this one, instead of the other one where you just had nothing to choose from, at least this one seems to be made by actually decent people.
Yeah, so thank God for that. At least as far as we know, but still, thank God for that. Third one is it was basically a set list, but it was released as an album. But whatever. It's then again I'll just kind of list it as most of Gailey's discography. If you don't know her, if you don't recognize the name, you may recognize the song ABCDEFU. That's a song. And yeah, it was like a set list for a tour. I mean, the album's literally called "Hello, this is a set list for my tour." So quirky, haha. It was pretty painful, honestly.
But hello, that's the set list for a tour.
Yeah, and I'd rather not be on a tour now that I've listened to their music. I didn't like it. I've said this before, but I guess to sum it up without taking too much time, it was just indie music for people who want to say that they listen to indie music, but don't want to, but don't want to listen to anything outside of the mainstream comfort zone. Basically, I sound pretentious saying that, but that's basically how I could sum it up.
Yeah, it's that.
And I remember, like, a thing Josh said. It's what was it like? Like it's sounding like a modern mother.
If it sucks.
If it sucked, and like modern mother doesn't sound good to begin with. Perfect analogy, honestly. And then we got the last one, which is which is just a Kendi EP because I don't know why not.
It exists.
It exists. It's definitely just remixes of "I'm Just Kidding," including the original version of the song. Which the original is fine. It's just the remix is like literally added nothing. They exist. They just exist. They add nothing to the original song at all. It's another way to cash in on the Barbie success, and that's it.
And also, a lot of them are just falsely advertised.
Oh yeah. Like the Christmas one is just I guess a more orchestral version of the song. Just add one fucking lyric at the end. It's just like, oh, Merry Christmas, Barbie, wherever you are. That's the exact lyric, and that's it. It's at the very end. And you got the second one, which is what is it? In My Feelings acoustic, which is barely even acoustic. I almost fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, yeah, it was barely acoustic. It's like it definitely it's like a studio's idea of what acoustic means, basically.
Yeah.
I got the one that's fully advertised. It's just a disco mix, which it was indeed a disco mix. But yeah, it was an overall weird ass bi-monthly thing. But it was kind of fun. It was a lot of fun to talk about, actually.
Yeah, well, it was a good talk. Also, I'm still laughing at that ending.
But yeah, what's
yeah, we should
episode,
really
Josh?
start this one because it's been 12 minutes.
Ah shit, we've been yapping about it for too long. Whoops.
Whoopsie, we're so silly like that.
XD.
Oh yeah, you could tell it's fun to talk about because we're just still goofing off.
So tonight's episode, where it's the second week of the month, so you know what that means. It's catch up time with one of the with an artist that we previously talked about, but want to listen to their full discography. I forgot what last month was. But last one was Daft Punk, right?
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, it was Daft Punk.
It was Human After All.
Yeah, Human After All.
I'm only
which was the weakest. I'm only human after all. Nothing coming after all.
I still remember learning about that entire artist there, but we should really go move.
Same. It's really funny. But yeah, but back on track. Yeah. This month we're back to Modest Mouse again. With their album The Moon in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we have like one more album left with Modest Mouse.
After this, yeah, it's just a long drive.
Okay, gotcha. It's like the first album, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, we're wasting too much time. Let's just jump into it.
Let's just jump right into it.
Starting with the album cover.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I really like it. There's two versions of this. There's the original album cover, which has the handshake, and then there's the blue one, which is the 2000, which is from the 2004 reissue.
Yeah, and both are
I like
pretty.
both. Yeah, both are really pretty in like their own ways. Like the original, you got that handshake, which it is one of the. It does like emphasize like one of the themes of the album. Even like it's even like direct lyrics in like two of the songs, I believe.
Yeah, like of mentioning like, oh, it's just like shaking the ice hand, pretty much. I remember from Third Planet.
Yeah, and then you got the other one, which has a really nice blue color scheme that they use. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really nice either way.
Yeah. But now let's get to the actual music.
Yeah, let's finally get to the actual music.
Yeah. First track is Third Planet.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, honestly, I was so scared, probably because of like the continuous string of like all right starts, but this one started up really fucking strong, honestly.
Yeah, it started really. It does start really strong. Who can hate Third Planet? Amazing opening.
Yeah, like it, like there's I always had like songs that just like it's like pretty short but felt long. This is one of those cases, but like in a complimentary sense, which is rare for me. Because I do feel this even if pretty hard, even though I really don't relate to it. I can see where it's going for, and it's really good. It's really impactful.
Yeah, it's really like, oh, you get to. It's one of those songs where you do get to really feel like the journey, and it's really impressive that it's like done in like a 4 minute song.
Yeah, because they do that all because like Miles Mouse does that a lot with like their like longer songs, like Spinning Venom being like 8 minutes and being like a journey. But this one like only like 4 minutes, and just like it's impressive how it still has that same like roller coaster type of motion. It's really cool.
Yeah, you basically for this one, it's just like it's kind of like oh, going through a miscarriage and then trying to find your way through the world with despite all that.
Yeah, pretty much. And again, I do feel for the emotions in this track, especially for the lyrics. Like again, the lyrics are super real well written. It's really good.
Yeah, it's like you kind of like just see. It's just kind of like seeing the whole world differently afterwards, pretty much.
Yeah, hence the name Third Planet, because you know the Earth is the third planet of the solar system, and we live in the Earth. Wowie zowie.
Yeah, we live there,
Yeah, we live on the planet.
and it's kind of like almost read in that way to like emphasize that it's like a different point of view now that
Yeah,
after everything.
yeah, pretty much. And again, it's really well written, and you do feel the emotional impact of it.
Yeah, it's a really nice way to start off for the total first, the definitely the first album of the year.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I really love Third Planet. Again, it's a really strong start to the album, and yeah,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
shit.
album highlight already.
Album highlight already. It's really funny. Get fucked. Let's go. Get fucked. Let's go. Anyways, second track. Gravity
Garfield
rides everything. So yeah, gravity rides everything.
Yeah. It says about how it literally does.
Yeah, pretty much. I really do like the metaphor and the theming. Like pretty much just like pretty much just moving on from certain situations in life that can't be controlled, much like how we have no control of gravity, pretty much.
Yeah, and
And
it's even
sometimes it's
kind
better
of
to
like saying like, oh, if we had control, if we could change it, it might not be it might not be worth it. It's just how without gravity we'd literally just float away.
yeah, pretty much. It's basically telling us it's like sometimes better to just not dwell on things, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah, it's a classic, another classic.
Yeah. Don't have much else
Classic.
to say, other than it's really good. Number
Classic.
3 is Dark Center of the Universe.
Yeah.
This is really interesting, honestly, because it's basically just like, oh, you think I'm the biggest piece of shit you met, but it could have meant worse.
Yeah, and it's true.
Yeah.
Because I think I put in my notes here. You can't be the biggest asshole in the world as long as Joe Holly exists. And they literally just put that.
That's so real. Honestly, that's so real. Let me drift. But yeah, it's really interesting. And it's
But yeah, like, oh, you can be like called like the worst person in the world, but you're really not, or you could even think that.
yeah,
But
since there are just worse people out there.
I can kind of relate to that.
Mhm.
From personal experiences. Martin knows.
Yeah. And yeah, again, I like the metaphor usage again. You know, comparing like being the biggest asshole to being the dark center of the universe. I mean,
Yeah, there's a
it
lot
connects
of
well.
space metaphors in here. It works really nicely.
Yeah, uh, yeah. Since it's like, oh yeah, it's the moon in Antarctica. There's a lot of like, yeah, space and coldness metaphors,
Yeah,
and they're used really well. And yeah, next track is "Perfect Disguise."
yeah. Look at this perfect disguise now. Look at me.
Oh my god,
I'm
that's such
getting
a perfect disguise.
disguised.
Oh my god, he's in a disguise. The
Yeah.
perfect disguise.
Hmm. I I wish I had like a disguise like emotion on here now just for this.
That'd be really funny. But yeah, this one's also really good. It's one of the shorter tracks, but it does like again like capture the emotions portrayed really well. For this one, I see it as like, oh, it's pretty much the feeling of being backstabbed by someone that you thought you trust, but really you just when their true colors are revealed, everything you know about them is pretty much a lie. Just like basically revealing like their disguise.
Yeah, and then now you know the score pretty much. You know how things truly are.
Yeah,
And
it's
instead of like, and it's like kind of like it says broke my back, combining like stabbed in the back and the straw that broke the camel's back.
yeah, a really, which is really good wordplay, honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, really good check. Then we got the next one, which is Tiny Cities Made of Ashes.
The one I heard on the radio once.
Yeah, and also the one with a Great Gatsby metaphor. It can never escape.
Now there's two like actually good songs that just have casual Gatsby metaphors on the song.
Yeah,
Also, fuck you.
LMFAO. But yeah, despite not being able to escape the horrors of Gatsby, it is a really good song. Another really good song in the album.
Yeah, despite that, it's like it's still really good. I just find it funny. There's two just random Gatsby references now in two different songs.
Yeah. I hate that it's starting to become a pattern. I
Well, we
hope it's
need to
not a
keep a
pattern.
counter on that now. The Gatsby counter.
The Gatsby.
I'll make
But yeah,
that later.
My next one is next one's a different city.
Yeah, peak instrumental.
Take
Peak.
instrumental. This is an album I like for me mostly because of that, but I also really like the theming. It basically works as a kind of a follow up to Tiny Cities Made of Ashes, in a way that's just like, oh yeah, is what pretty much wanting to escape this depressing world by just watching TV all day, but feeling like there's no reward in doing so. It just kind of goes mad, which I think is what the instrumental meant to portray, because it's like one of the more like quote unquote upbeat tracks of the album.
Yeah, this one is a bit more laid back compared to like other albums of theirs, but this track does start to boost. This track does boost up the energy a bit.
Yeah, honestly, prone. Yeah, yeah, I really love the
So
instrumental.
true.
Anyways, next song, the cold part.
Yeah, the which it's the cold part, like what the moon and Antarctica are, the cold parts of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah. Literally, and also uh, metaphorically, because this one is basically just the song's way of saying goodbye, cruel world.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just that. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, like no sugarcoating, no nothing. It's just straight up depressing, and it makes sense for like the themes of the element in the song.
yeah, cause it's kind of like supposed to represent this feeling of love, loneliness and isolation as like the moon in Antarctica, the two coldest places out there.
Yeah, it, yeah, the feeling of
The
being,
coldest and loneliest places out there.
yeah, which in turn leads to depression, and that
Yeah,
depression does sadly lead to suicide. And this song is basically just again saying goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye to the cold place that is the world that he's living in, pretty much. And it's really sad. And again, there's no sugarcoating this, and I respect that.
yeah, I do too. I really like that.
Yeah, it's a sad song. It's really sad.
Yeah, but it's
But
really good. They're
yeah, yeah,
really
for
good at
sure.
making sad songs like really good.
Yeah. But anyways, next song is "Alone Down There."
Yeah. Where it's about a hallucination he had. Well, hi, we're on drugs and he saw the devil.
Yeah, and the song is basically kind of a recreation of his interaction, and it was kind of it was a pretty fascinating song. That one's that was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And ironically, I do feel like there's some stakes in the song, especially with like the instrumental outro, just kind of like picking up the pace even more. Again, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I think.
It would create that vibe pretty well.
Yeah. It's like not too far off from the themes of the album as a whole, but it is still really good and oddly kind of fits.
Yeah, it does. They have a weird habit of doing that.
Yeah, I've noticed just like as a like you have that one song that's just like it doesn't relate to it like literally, but in a way it kind of fits.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I let them, I just let them cook. I just let them cook like that.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
pretty cool.
but yeah, Alone Down There is really good. Next one is The Stars Are Projectors.
Yeah.
The big long song of the album. This one clocking in at 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty long
Yeah,
song.
but as usual with like long songs by Modest Mouse, it's really good, honestly.
Yeah, cause you've got like a whole exploration on basically the theme of sometimes there's just like some things that are like best left unknown.
Yeah,
It's that one Tally Hall opening song that's just like, but it's like actually good.
yeah, pretty pretty much. It's basically like it's basically just like, oh, do you really need all the answers in the universe? And it's told in this like, again, I like it's definitely I feel like it captures that sort of thing perfectly because it is um it okay, let me I lost my train of thought, but yeah, again, it's like with spinning venom, it is just a journey and with that theme, and it's really good, it's really well told, honestly.
Yeah,
And like what I said,
it fully goes out with the theme.
yeah, it goes all out with it, and again, they really do justify their really long length because yeah, it is pretty much a journey just trying to find the answers and everything. So yeah,
Yeah, just
it's a really
trying to
good song.
find answers and like everything, but realizing it's like easier not to. It's
Yeah,
just
like
better that way.
yeah, like in the end, it's futile, but again, like what you said, it's better that way. It's better to live life the way you want, or at least live life without all the answers in your head. It's an experience, not sort of like a not knowledge test.
Yeah.
But yeah, next
Oh,
song
I do want to
is
mention
one.
one more thing before you move on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, there's a funny line in the song.
Oh yeah, yeah. Left wing, right wing, chicken wing.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a funny sounding line, but it does make sense for the theme of the song because it's just like no matter what political stance you lean on, we're all still suffering here, pretty much.
Yeah. So it's just so it's just like we gotta stop like so yeah don't waste your time fighting on it too hard.
Yeah, pretty
Uh,
much.
there's also there's I also when I was you see the image in the corner right in the bottom right corner there when I was looking up for that image again I
Uh
found
huh.
out there's apparently a song called Left Wing Right Wing Chicken Wing
Oh.
um I didn't have the chance to listen to it but I'm curious now after this.
I'm curious too. What the hell?
Uh,
Oh.
yeah, I accidentally found that. Whoops.
I
Funny
can't
shit.
fucking say chicken wing. Left wing, right wing, chicken wing. Anyways, the next song is Wild Pack of Family Dogs.
Yeah, that sounds like a funny name. It's super short too. It's gotta be a really funny song.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty fucky wucky.
Yeah, it's a pretty goddamn depressing for such a short song.
Yeah, it basically what it means. It's about like trying to like find like trying to trying being like growing up with like mental illness and not understanding really what's wrong and kind of just seeing like creating havoc.
Yeah.
And at the end of the song, it kind of mentions like, it's basically let me start first. It goes throughout the song using like the family dogs as like a reference. It kind of like the story. So it was on like kind of like saying like, oh, you got them as like families with like mental illness, not knowing how to deal with it. And
Yeah.
at the end, they're kind of like it says like they're going away to when I die, see floating the family dogs they're going to seek the reward. I find that an interesting line
Yeah, same.
because what I think it is, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, seeing like it's kind of like knowing Isaac Brock. It's kind of like, seeing like the afterlife. It's kind of like it's weird seeing like the afterlife used as like a kind of reward here.
Yeah. Yeah, again, it's really interesting how it was able to cram in like so much emotion and all those in that 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah,
It's really depressing, complimentary.
the
Like,
depressing ass album, complimentary.
yeah, it like shocked me after finishing. I'm just like, God damn.
I remember.
It's like, just like, what the fuck? So yeah, again, it's really really good.
Yeah,
Uh, next one is paper thin walls.
yeah. Basically, if it, basically we're not being as basically we all have sit to hide and if we didn't but if we didn't we might not be so judgmental.
Yeah, pretty much. And I also kind of see as a fear, like the fear of like being watched by other people, like
Yeah,
30 paper thin walls. So yeah, yeah, no, it's another really good song. Yippee, yippee. I don't have much to say on it honestly, but yeah.
just do no 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 no.
Next one is I came as a rat.
You what is a rat?
I arrived as a rat.
Yeah, this one's a pretty funny title, but it does go into a pretty interesting dive on reincarnation.
Yeah, so pretty much a Modest Mouse staple.
Yeah.
Just a really goofy name for a song, but the song is really good, musically and lyrically and thematically. So yeah, it's really funny.
Yep, Modest Mouse is the staple right there.
Yeah,
Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
me neither. Yeah, I got not much. No, I don't have much else to say about that either. It's just again really good.
Yeah, it's just really good, and it's oh yeah. There's also an extended version on some of the EPs.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, but it's just by 40 seconds. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what it adds? Like
That's a bit at the end instrumental.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, next one is lives.
Yeah, like and it talks about our lives.
Yeah, it talks about our lives in a pretty cynical point of view. Pretty much just saying, oh, why bother complaining about pointless shit in life? We could just move on from it and cope. It is what it is. Life is just too damn short. Mickey Mouse.
I think during this I said because of that they said to sweat the order of lives and I came as a rat.
Yeah. Life is just too damn short. Mickey Mouse.
But I also do think there's kind of like a message to be took away from it, like everyone's afraid of their lives, so I guess even though it sucks, you gotta just like live it.
Yeah, like you can kind of see it as like it is what it is, or fucking we ball.
Yeah.
Eh, and it's really good. I really like it. The next one is Life Like Weeds. This one we listened to and reviewed before. For it was the YouTube recap tier list.
Yeah.
And I remember originally I liked it, but it didn't grab with me like 100%. But like after well, like with this listen and the re-listen I did minutes ago, it's grown on me. It's definitely grown on me, honestly.
I really like it. It just got the whole basically kind of like, it is kind of like a more positive one for modest mouse standards.
Moderate mess.
Moderate mouse. Well, moderate mouse.
Moderate mess.
Moderate
Continue.
Yeah, this one's kind of like, it's kind of instead of like, growing from instead of, seeing people as, obstacles, it's kind of like, using them as like, an anchor to like keep you down pretty much, because, you know, the whole theme of like isolation here.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's really well written here.
Yeah,
I get.
especially like the end part where it's like saying like, where it's like saying like, all the time, all the talking, the air fills up. It's kind of like, it's just kind of like, instead of like talking all the time, it's just nice to say, just to say nothing sometimes.
Yeah, and yeah, I can pretty much agree with that. Like sometimes just like, you know, it's best to like sometimes quietness does kind of create a pretty strong bond. Honestly, like you trust
Yeah,
each other enough not to like speak for a long amount of time.
yeah,
So yeah, again, it's grown on me since that first listen.
yippee!
We got the last song, at least on the standard album. What People Are Made Of.
Yeah, and then we get to find what people are made of. Uh,
Yeah.
which is water and sit.
Pretty funny payoff, but it is a pretty cool close. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Uh. One final fuck you for the Modest Mouse moment.
Modest, Richard Modest Mouse moment. But yeah, like I said, there are two different versions of this album. There is the original standard release, and there's also the 2004 reissue, which has a different album cover. And with that reissue, there's also 4 bonus tracks, which are all pretty much BBC Radio 1 session versions of existing tracks from this track, and even from at least one from what I'm told is from the first album,
Yeah.
Long Drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it. The first one is Third Planet, the BBC Radio 1 sessions radio edit.
Yeah, and I find this pretty interesting because the censorship ironically made it darker.
Yeah. Oh shit, I thought the race was over. I'm an idiot.
Cause you know, they had the censor for radio edit, and then you even hear with instead of the fuck word, it's you just hear this
Yeah, it's yeah, ZX Spectrum Beep,
That's what it
which is
was. Yeah.
yeah, it's an interesting choice, especially since most sense versions they either just cut off the vocals for a second, or like you replace the word. But the again that bleep in a way kind of makes it darker. So it's like, ooh. And they also like I remember they changed one of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in regards to the boss verse.
Yeah, in the original, it's just my boss just quit the job. He said he's going out to find blind spots and I'll do it. But in this version, it's blinds to rob.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's I think that's it for the changes. But yeah, again, like we said, oddly enough, it makes it darker
Yeah.
despite being a radio edit. So it's still the original song at heart. It's just funny how the censorships made it more grim.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Which leads to the second one, the second bonus track, Perfect Disguise, the BBC Radio 1 Sessions version.
Yeah, it's also interesting because this is really interesting. They made it more aggressive in this one. It's not even
Yeah.
like censoring; it just made it more aggressive.
Yeah, like I think the only change is just the vocals in general. But yeah, it definitely sounds more angrier than in the actually
Yeah,
no, there's local changes because
yeah.
instead of like yeah, I think
Instead of I don't give a damn about you or this town no more. It's I don't give a shit about you or this town no more. They put a more
yeah.
aggressive swear for the radio edit this time.
I don't think the rest of radio edits. I think only the third planet was listed
Oh,
as a radio edit. It's just the others are listed as versions. So yeah,
oh, that makes
yeah,
more sense.
yeah. But again, it's still interesting. Like the changes like lyrically is like it's more direct from what I know, from what I remember. And like again, it puts a more aggressive tone to it in a way, and it kind of makes it creepier.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you said when we
Dark
listened
fucked
to
up perfect disguise.
yeah, dark fucked up perfect disguise. So yeah, third one, custom concern, which is an instrumental, and it's the BBC Radio 1 Sessions version.
Yeah, the normal one's not an instrumental. It is actually like a full song, but they cut off the lyrics for this version. But it's still a nice instrumental.
Yeah, obviously I haven't listened to the original since again it's from the first album, and I haven't gone to that yet. But yeah, it's a really nice instrumental. I really like it.
Yeah, it is a really nice instrumental. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and then we got the last one, which is "Tiny Cities Made of Ashes," the BBC Radio 1 Sessions version.
Yeah. Also, which is the least changed, I think, but it is still interesting.
Yeah, it's slightly shorter, and the only real changes made is just from what I described as like the vocals being a bit more isolated, but it is still interesting to point out still.
Yeah, and it does sound a bit more aggressive again to me.
Yeah, it though with all the changes in mind, with all the or at least the bonus tracks from this album, aside from the instrumental, they are still the same song at heart. I do still feel the same emotion, the same pretty much everything. It's just that they are like more darker versions.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Even funnier for the radio edit one, but yeah, they are really interesting bonus tracks, honestly. especially
Yeah,
since going into it, I didn't think there'd be that many changes. So
me
yeah.
neither. I was actually jump scared, but it is interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's it for the album.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie. Overall, I remember like seeing like when we were watching like a few like Modest Mouse ranked videos. I remember seeing like this one being like ranked as one of the higher ones. And yeah, I could definitely see why. Probably my top three, honestly.
Same.
Yippee! Yeah, it's really good. Still with the usual like great lyrics, great instrumentals, just great. Pretty much just a great album all around. I really do like the way it explores the themes of isolation, loneliness, and overall depression. It's really good, especially with like combining with like the space themes, the moon, and coldness, Antarctica. So yeah, overall a really great album. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, for me, favorite tracks, Third Planet, Gravity Rides Everything, The Dark Center of the Universe, A Different City, The Stars Are Projectors, and Life Like Weeds.
I got stuck. That's great. On that run,
LMFAO.
there you go. For me, it's Third Planet, A Different City, The Cold Part, The Stars Are Projectors, and Wild Pack of Family Dogs. But other than those, yeah, they're all the tracks are just really solid.
Yeah, they are really good, all of them.
Yeah. And yeah, we're almost done with all the Modest Mouse albums.
Crazy.
Crazy.
We even got to re-review the Golden Casket in that time.
Yeah. And while it is like again not as bad as we initially thought, it is still the worst Modest Mouse
I
album.
remember being like, oh wow, this one feels like it's sooner this time, but I realized it's because of we reviewed the Golden Casket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and funny enough, like all this time that we were reading Modest Mouse albums, there's still no updates on that on that new Golden Casket follow up.
I know I want to do like an episode on the EPs, but I don't know if I should wait for that because I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah, me neither. So, LMFAO.
Because there's still a lot of songs that's only in the EPs.
Oh yeah. What else? Oh wait, I think I remember something funny.
What?
Isn't like Golden Casket listed as or at least in like the back of the album cover, like Strangers to Ourselves Part 2, or am I just
It's
tripping?
the opposite. The Strangers to Ourselves is listed as the Golden Casket Part 1.
Oh, oh, I remember that the other way around. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Is the pretty good first one followed up by the shitty part 2. That's actually pretty funny.
I have no idea why it's called the Golden Casket Part 1 even.
Me neither, since they're not even that related to each other.
They are very thematically different.
Yeah. kinda goofy, honestly. Like almost as goofy as the fucking audio commentaries in Strangers to Ourselves.
I guess that's the similarity, goofy audio commentaries.
Oh yeah, true. Goofy commentary.
Although I don't think I don't remember from what I've seen, the Golden Casket doesn't have actually audio commentaries you can listen to.
Yeah, but it does have like the genius
The
interview
verified
part.
genius annotations.
Yeah, the Genius adaptation, and it's again still one of the funniest things I've ever read. Even after listening to pretty
Mine
much
going
almost
wacky
all.
woo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pretty much like almost their whole discography. All right, launch stream. Let's see if you are streaming Mozzarella Firefox. Yes, you are.
Ranking time. Ranking
Ranking
time.
time. Excuse me.
Ranking time. Ranking.
Ranking time. Ranking time. Ranking time. Ranking time.
Where should we rank the moon in Antarctica?
Hmm.
Where should we rank the moon in Antarctica? Starts beatboxing.
I'm thinking below micro pump.
All right. Uh, yeah. Let me put that in real quick. Well, where should we rank this Smiley balls. Wait, I accidentally put it on there. I didn't mean to put it on there. Yeah, next time on Garfield Kart album reviews.
Oh.
You want to announce? Want to announce what funny thing we're talking about next time?
Yes, sir. We're next time on Garfield Common Reviews, we're reviewing Inside by Mother Mother.
Yippee! Who can hate
Yippee.
Inside?
And not only it's Inside, it's the deluxe edition, the one with Hey Laugh too.
Everyone's favorite song,
Yeah. Fuck.
especially Martin's.
Killing you, but
Yeah, just let me finish doing these real quick. God damn, we really do have a lot of albums in here. It's almost like there's 90 albums in here. We might need a better way to do this soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
next time, Hail Off 2 album, Inside.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah, that's about it. See ya.
Yippee.